Hey, what's up guys, Techtine here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. If you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I really do great appreciate all the support that has been coming towards this channel. And yeah, let's just go ahead and keep this channel growing. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy A6 once again. So this phone, I reviewed this phone 6 months ago, and you know, when you take a phone out of the box and it's brand new, of course it's just gonna perform its best. So now what I want to do is just tell you how I feel about this phone 6 months later. So like I said, I have done an unboxing, a review, also a dedicated camera review. I'll leave all three videos linked below if you want a more in-depth kind of look into this phone. But let's go ahead and get the basics out of the way, and starting with the design. So as far as design goes, we'll start with the display itself, and the display is a 5.6-inch Super AMOLED Infinity display. And man, this display is one of the best displays that you can get for around $200, and it's incredible. It's bright outdoors, definitely one of the brightest that I've used in a phone at this price point. Yeah, you know, Samsung is basically the champ when it comes to displays, so there goes that. Also, it does support the 18:9 aspect ratio. The front-facing camera is a 16-megapixel sensor and is accompanied by a LED flash. The back sensor is also a 16-megapixel and also accompanied by an LED flash. You also have a fingerprint sensor, and the right-hand side have your power button, which is clicky, really clicky and tactile. Feels like an iPhone button. So I'm really glad that these are good buttons. And also you have your rear-facing speaker, one of the weirdest positions that I've ever seen on a speaker, but it actually sounds pretty good, and I'll let you guys listen to it in a moment. And on the bottom you have your headphone jack, 3.5mm headphone jack, and micro USB, which I think is really the most disappointing thing about the design of this phone. USB-C has been the move, and for a phone that has really nice build quality and premium features, yeah, I wish it was USB-C, but hey, that's just what Samsung gave us. Okay, so, and this phone all around is just built from aluminum. Really premium design, like I said, for the $200 price tag. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite designs when it comes to the budget world. You do have these kind of lines that resemble antenna bands, but hey, they don't really bother me that much, and you have your Samsung logo and whatnot. So yeah, that's the basics of the design. It's a really good design. The display is incredible. Definitely you can use it outdoors with no problem at all. Now let's go ahead and talk performance. So performance, as far as specs go, this phone has 32 gigabytes of storage, 3 gigabytes of RAM, an Exynos chip, which is the Exynos 7870, and it does have 8 cores. It does support, of course, 64-bit architecture. And as far as GPU goes, this phone has the Mali T830 MP1 GPU, which I'll show you guys a quick sample test of the graphics too. But overall, this phone is very speedy. So opening up like daily tasks like the phone app, the contacts, Google Chrome, the camera app, it's all speedy and fast. So that's a plus, especially for a phone that only costs $200. Now yeah, let's go ahead and test the graphics chip on here. So let's open up Asphalt 8. Okay, so far this is at high settings, and everything seems to be smooth. There's little to really no frame drops for this budget phone, which is really good. As far as gaming itself, like the actual experience, because of this display and the fact that it's a smooth gaming, the fact that the phone is just smooth overall, I mean, it's a really great gaming experience, and I really like it. Like I said, the graphics performance, it's definitely good. So yeah, overall gaming on this phone is good and it's smooth. This display actually makes it even better for as far as experience goes. And yeah, that's basically, long story short, when it comes to the gaming performance on this phone. And really, performance in general, this phone gets definitely a B+. As far as comparing it to flagships, I mean, definitely keep an expectation, but overall performs very well. Okay, so the camera. And as far as the camera goes, like I said, I did do a dedicated camera review. I'll leave it linked like in the set. Okay, and as far as the camera goes, I did do a dedicated camera review, like I said in the beginning. So just go down to the link in the description and you can see all about it. But okay, so as far as the camera goes, this phone takes some pretty good pictures. Now, they're not really flagship quality pictures, but definitely pretty good for the price point. they're detailed, there's sharpness, the colors are good. They are a little bit saturated, but hey, that's what Samsung likes to do. And overall, the pictures are decent when it comes to good lighting condition. Now, one thing I do have a problem with is that this camera sometimes just the dynamic range is not really that good. You see how the sky is really overexposed just to keep it focused on the tree. And in the other picture that I took, the sky is in focus, and you can see the blue, and you can see literally the colors of the sky, but the tree seems to be darker. So yeah, the dynamic range and the exposure is just really poor. But the selfie camera on here is also decent. The colors are also saturated, and beauty mode is really in full effect. So if you like it or hate it, that's just what you get. But overall, as a camera as a whole, it's pretty good. Check out the full camera review for more information on it. And so the battery life on this phone also is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it will definitely get you through a whole day, no problem at all. Now, of course, that just depends on your use. My use, it got me through a whole day. If you're really trying to play like Asphalt 8 or PUBG all day long, then I mean, keep a charger on you. And overall, as a package, this phone is definitely a pretty good, and to me, underrated Samsung Galaxy phone. You don't really hear a lot of people talking about the A6. Matter of fact, the A lineup of the Samsung devices are starting to get popular. If you look at popular YouTube tech channels, then you'll see that they're really starting to get on the wave of the A lineup of the Samsung phones, which is pretty good for the which is, I guess, pretty good because the A lineup is really underrated to me. Okay. The speaker. Before I let you guys go, I'm gonna let you listen to the speaker. Okay, so the speaker. So it does get loud at highest volumes, however, it does also distort at highest volumes. But overall, as the way that it was positioned, which was weird to me, it's a pretty good speaker as a whole package. So overall, the Samsung Galaxy A6 6 months later is still a pretty good phone. Definitely highly recommend it when it comes to the budget world or phones under $200. The display is really its best asset, and its weakest is the fact that it has a micro USB. But again, even the design is pretty good. It's just this micro USB is just not cutting it in late 2019. The camera is also pretty decent. Like I said, it takes some good pictures under good lighting conditions. However, when it comes to nighttime, then I wouldn't expect it to do anything spectacular. And gaming on here is also pretty good, but like I said, the biggest asset of this phone is its display and mostly the design, other than the micro USB. So overall, I still would recommend this phone. And yeah, I want to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching this one. If you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Leave a thumbs up, also subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.